Yeah. Let's go!
1, 2, 3. So today I'm with my brother. Introduce yourself.
I am Megan's brother.
Your name?
I'm Matt.
And so basically today, when I asked ages ago about like what videos you want to see for Veganuary, I think that's how you say it. Everyone said they want to see like a Q&A, but I thought that's a bit boring. So I brought Matt, because Matt used to be vegetarian.
Yeah, used to be.
Although he's not anymore.
No, I stopped just a little bit before summer.
So we're gonna answer some Q's. I wrote some down and people asked them. So let's start with, why did you go vegetarian?
First I went vegetarian just like from when I was learning about like the meat industry and stuff, and obviously it's not very nice. And I sort of wanted like stop putting my money towards it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Same. I feel like the first time I ever said it was, do you remember when we were in Morocco and we went on that fishing trip?
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah,
that's it. We basically went on this fishing trip and they take the fish and they just cut the heads off there and then. I was like, that's it, and be a vegetarian. And then that night, I had a chicken Caesar salad because I was
going straight away. She said she was going to be vegan, and then about 3 hours later she was chowing down on some bolognese.
Yeah, so that happened, but I was well picky then. But then I feel like I only went vegetarian because you went vegetarian.
Yeah, I was a trendsetter. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
because I always kind of like wanted to be, but I was like, oh, I'm bare fussy and like that's bare awkward. And then he went vegetarian. So then like 2 months later, I was like, okay, calm.
She literally just lived off chicken nuggets and spaghetti bolognese.
I like sausage rolls.
I've never seen her order anything else at a restaurant.
I feel like I still don't. But then I actually went vegetarian when we were in Thailand, which was probably not the best place. But okay.
So it's before then.
No, we were in Thailand. It was that night, and Mum was like,
well, Mum tried to.
Yeah, because don't you remember, Mum? We went on that trip, and then Mum was like, yeah, I ordered 1 vegetarian meal, and you were like, no, 2, because Megan. Do you not remember?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Why did you stop?
It's actually because Tesco meal deals. So
I remember when you first came over, you said that.
Right. So say like I was late for rugby and I was late for work or something, and like I needed to get some scran in like before I started my shift or something. And so I would go to Tesco and I was just getting sick of sun-dried tomato and feta cheese pasta. I'd have to have that like before every shift because it's the only like decent veggie thing they've done. So then like the occasional chicken club sandwich got slipped in there, and then as soon as I slipped like once or twice, I ended up just downhill. Yeah,
he came home for Christmas once and just had a full-on Christmas dinner. I was like, oh, fair.
My belly up though when I started.
No, we're PG on here.
My belly didn't like it when I started eating meat again.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, fair. Do you think you'll ever go back?
Yeah, I'd like to, because I still have like all the same opinions and things.
Do you think you could ever be vegan?
Yeah, no, yeah.
You can't even be vegetarian.
Yeah, probably. I'd like to think so.
Do you think it would be easier for you to give up dairy or meat?
Meat, because I've given up meat before.
Do you honestly think that would be easy? Like, if I'm saying like if you only had to pick, that wasn't even a question, I'm just asking. Like if you had to like pick one to give up, say, do you reckon it'd be easier to give up?
One now, I'd probably give up dairy. Probably healthier to give up dairy as well, because like just the fucking... When I was a veggie, like I was literally just going through like 2 blocks of cheese a week.
Yeah, as soon as I went veggie, I had halloumi every single day in my lunch and dinner.
Yeah, so like I feel like it'd be easier to give up cheese and chocolate than it would be all meat now.
Yeah, but I feel like people think dairy like very like different, like it's not. It's literally like in everything.
Oh, well then meat then.
Like it's in so many things. Like you go to pick up just like a packet of crisps and it's like bang, milk. Like Doritos.
What, all Doritos?
No, the slightly salted ones.
Slightly salted?
Yeah, they've got like a yellow pack that's basically like, just like...
I've never had them before, so I wouldn't have thought about that.
No, but I mean, they're the only ones I can eat.
Oh, they're the only ones you can eat?
Yeah, can eat. Like, all the other
I
ones
don't really scroll that many Doritos anyway, so...
Yeah, I feel like Doritos wouldn't stop someone
it's not at the top of my worries.
Okay, what's your fave veggie meal that like, you used to cook?
I literally just lived off like tomato pasta and broccoli at uni. It was shit. Then as soon as I started, I could cook I first learned how to cook like chili with corn. So I used to bang that a fair bit.
What, corn mince?
Yeah, corn mince, chili con carne. That was pretty.
I don't know what my like favourite meal is.
Or a sagaloo. I could cook a mean sagaloo.
Yeah, I like vegetarian curry, like with chickpeas and stuff.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know what my favourite meal would be. I feel like it's just got to be pasta.
Yeah, you just bang mushroom pesto pasta.
But is that like my favourite vegetarian meal? Like not what you eat the most, like if you could, like, what's your favourite vegetarian meal? Like, what would you like bang every day if you could? I feel like I have no idea.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I could still like bang a pizza or something, or like the veggie patties at Subway. They were boom because we had a Subway like our dorms were here and attached to it was a Subway. That was pretty naughty.
I've never tried.
And Subways are cheaper up north.
Are they?
Yeah, bare cheaper. So it'd be like $5.70 for like what I would get down here, and it'd be like a $5.
He goes to uni in Newcastle. Just because you went up north, they're probably like, well, you don't live up north. He does.
Yeah, well, I do.
I don't know what my favourite... My favourite meal when I was vegetarian would definitely be like that battered halloumi.
No,
battered
you
halloumi.
like, just feel yourself like... You feel like your arteries just clogging up when you eat that.
When I was vegetarian, my favourite meal would be anything with halloumi. Now, I feel like my favourite meal is probably still like pasta.
Halloumi does still bang though, even though I can eat meat.
Yeah,
like, there's a halloumi option, yeah, bang.
Okay, what do you think the best like meat replacement is? Because I feel like
none of them are great, to be fair.
Yeah, I feel like I think a lot are good, but I feel like my opinion's kind of invalid because I can't really remember what like it's meant to taste like. But now that you've like had meat, like what would you say is the best?
When I was veggie and I was like having the meat replacements, I was like, yeah, like this is nice, this is nice. Then as soon as I started like banging meat again,
you see they don't taste the same.
I was just missing out there.
Apparently there's some really good ones I don't think we've tried.
The chicken pieces of pony, they are not good.
Oh, I like them.
Right.
I was gonna say the only two things I eat and would say is my favourite. I wouldn't say the hot and spicy burgers taste like chicken, do they?
They're nice.
But they're my favourite, the corn ones. Them and vegan chicken pieces.
The nuggets
are
fine, they taste normal. Anything that's like battered chicken is sound like breaded chicken.
Oh, they had like...
But it's just when they have like the little raw chicken pieces.
They had like southern fried, don't knock it over, chicken nuggets, they were good. Yeah, chicken nuggets are...
Yeah, anything southern fried, it's got that little spicy kick to it. Boom.
Like they have chicken pieces that are like fajita, that are meant to be fajita strips, and they're so much better because they're like already like seasoned and like flavoured.
So there you go.
They've got corn have like chicken pieces, but they're like they're meant for fajitas, so they taste so much better because they're already like seasoned and flavoured.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're not just like literal sponge. Okay, do you think it's easy?
It's what easy.
Like being vegetarian?
Yeah, it depends on your reasons for doing it though. Like when I first went veggie, like I was just put off meat like proper. So it's easy because I didn't want it. Like I look at a chicken breast and be like, oh, that's Megan. So
yeah.
So like it's easy. It's easy if you actually like don't want to eat meat. But then if you're doing it for like, I don't know, if you're still tempted by it, it gets hard. Like it was more difficult towards the end of being veggie because I was like less bit off it obviously. So like when I started getting tempted like towards the end of being veggie, it was difficult. But when I first stopped, it was easy.
Did you like crave it?
Nah, not at first. Not until like a year and a half.
See, I didn't crave. I feel like it completely depends because if you're doing it for health, then obviously you're going to crave it because you still want it. It's like just like being on a diet then.
I don't think there are that many people that are veggie for health.
Yeah, I feel like it's defo a more thing. I feel like being veg.
So much more tan than me.
Do you think?
Yeah, bet.
Maybe you need to support it more.
No, I'm just pasty.
Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like people don't realise. Like when you go from eating meat to veggie, you're like, oh my god, it's so hard. But then you go from being vegetarian to vegan, you're like, oh my god, being vegetarian is so easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet.
So easy. Like you go out for a restaurant, it's like you literally can't eat anything. There's like 2 vegetarian options. The vegetarians are like, oh, that's pony, and I'm like, oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah, like the amount of times I've got like a few vegan mates and stuff, and whenever I have the food, like the amount of times I've seen them like just have to get chips every time.
Yeah, I literally used to just bang chips because I wouldn't eat anything else.
Long.
Yeah, I feel like especially now, it's so much easier. Like even like easier than like 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, like my first day being veggie, like I spent the day like in London on my ones.
I remember that you took me up to dance.
Oh yeah, like so I was like waiting for Megan to finish something, so I was like in London for the day. And because that was my first day being veggie, and I feel like London's a lot easier for veggies. They've got like better like
London's
cafes
sick
and things. So I think because of my first day veggie was there, I realised better options.
Yeah, there's
and then,
so
like,
many.
Just when I came home, I realised what I could like start making and stuff.
What do you think the hardest thing about being like vegetarian or vegan is?
I don't think it was that hard.
I think the hardest thing being a vegan, even though it's not like food, is like shoes and stuff.
Hardest part of being a veggie is definitely playing rugby.
For all of you out there that was wondering what the hardest thing is.
There's another geezer on my team that was a veggie, and we used to get like tied together by the belt, and like for coach journeys home and stuff, and like we would just get bullied the whole time.
Aww.
It's funny though.
Okay, but that doesn't actually help someone that wants to go vegetarian.
Yeah, just if you're a veggie, just don't play rugby.
I think the hardest thing is obviously either eating out, or if you're being like vegan or vegetarian in all the other aspects of your life. I feel like the hardest thing about being vegan isn't the food, it's like shoes and like products I'm buying and like everything else like that.
Yeah, I guess. I think, yeah, if you're doing it properly it would be.
I think that's like harder than...
I don't think I looked into it enough to know about all that though.
Yeah, but...
yeah, but definitely like just the impracticality of eating out.
Yeah, it's not very practical. I feel like it's getting more practical.
Like we never used to have to like, look at menus.
Well, that's why you stopped, because it was just so impractical. Like,
it wasn't that impractical, to be fair.
I feel like it is a bit. I feel like well, it's not like very practical. Like if I haven't brought lunch to school, I'll struggle to find a good lunch in like Ramsgate Town.
Yeah.
Like definitely. I probably won't be eating lunch.
Yeah.
I'll be eating like bits of fruit and stuff.
I'm trying to think when I went veggie. Would have been what, the end of year 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
No, end of year 11, wasn't it?
No, end of year 12. No, because first year.
I went summer 2 years ago. So
no,
2 years ago.
year 12 I used to bang chicken steak rolls.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah, because that story of like when the price changed.
Don't get me started.
Did you feel bad going back to eating meat?
Yeah, a little bit. But I also felt like, I've been good for 2 years, like sort of own a burger. Do you know what I mean? Sort of not own a burger.
It started so like here and there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wasn't like a bang eating meat.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't like the next day. Like
it took like a few months for me to start eating it properly.
Yeah, because I remember you even came home and then you had like Christmas dinner and you were like, okay, that's me. And then like the next week you were like, I kind of had a burger when I was out. And then I even seen you like in October and you said you weren't buying meat to cook, you were only getting it if you were out at a restaurant or out in town and stuff.
Yeah. It wasn't until like the start of uni this year that I was like cooking meat again. I was always like cooking vegetarian, like eating vegetarian when I could.
Yeah. How quickly would it take me to stop craving things that vegans can't eat or vegetarians?
Well, I didn't crave it at first anyway, so I can't help you there.
No, that's not very helpful. I think it's weird. Like,
just depends on.
I don't crave anything, but like if we're in a restaurant and I can see this, like the only thing I don't crave, but I think, oh, that looks good, is when I see like a peng dessert come out. Like some crazy like brownie thing. That's
what I mean. Like you would never crave it. Like you can still like. What I found is I always felt guilty like because meat always smelt so nice still.
Oh no,
like,
it makes me
I'd
sick.
Be, like, walking part like in town, say we did like the Christmas markets and stuff. Oh my god. It would be silly walking through there, like all the different smells, like all the different like burger stands, the paella stands. Naughty. So naughty.
Yeah, can't relate. I don't crave anything. I'll see things and be like, oh, that kind of looks peng. But I still won't, like, want it. I'm just like, yeah, that kind of looks good. Kind of annoyed there's not, like, a vegan version of that.
Yeah, but
that's it. Like, I don't crave it, so I don't know how long it will take. It depends, like, what you're doing it for. If it's for health, then you're probably always going to crave it. Because, like, it's just like being on a diet then.
Yeah, if I'm on a diet.
Yeah, it's like if I went on a diet for, like, no chocolate, well, I'm always going to crave it because it's not like I don't like chocolate.
It's like forbidden fruit annoying.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna want it. But if it's for morals, I feel like you'll stop to crave it as like your morals get stronger. So it's like you read more up about it and stuff. What do you think have I asked you what you think the easiest thing is?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you think the easiest thing about it is?
It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper.
Do you think?
Yeah.
That's interesting because that's a good point to talk about because everyone always asks me if it's like well expensive.
It's a lot cheaper. Like I'm spending so much more money on food this year at uni than it was last year. So
do you think you eat the same amount of food though?
It's my diet. I eat a lot better because Sammy's got a car this year, so we can just whip on down to Aldi, go a weekly shop there. Whereas last year, I would just be buying from like the little Tesco every day. Wasn't doing like a weekly shop.
Yeah. Fair.
So eating meat is like a more expensive lifestyle, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, but I also feel like it depends.
Cost efficient way this year.
Yeah, but I feel like it also depends on like how you do it. Did you eat a lot of meat replacements last year though? Because I feel like if you start, because let's be honest, if you like what you're buying, like you said the other day, like kilos of meat. If you went in and bought kilos of meat replacements, you're gonna pay like fortune.
Trying to think. Well, what a packet of chicken breast costs like $3.80.
How much is that?
Well, that's from Tesco. No, what? You can get 2 kilos of chicken for £9 from Aldi, which is what I usually get.
2 kilos of chicken. How long will that last you a week?
So what, 10 breasts?
What, so like 10 meals or like 5 meals?
5 meals. Yeah, 5 meals maybe.
I feel like it depends. It can be. People always ask me, is it expensive?
Sure.
Mum and Dad say it's more expensive, but I feel like that's because we buy like really like expensive foods. Like we buy like avocados and raspberries and blueberries in like a weekly
see,
shop.
I wouldn't be buying any of that last year.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how we eat. But then like, we don't buy meat replacements ever. Really, I don't eat them.
Aldi and Tesco's and that, they usually do like 4 packets of corn stuff for £6.
Oh really?
Yeah, £6 wouldn't.
I feel like you know way more than me.
£6 wouldn't. £6 doesn't get you a lot of meat at all. But you have to go to like the big Tesco's for that.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah, so I think meat's definitely more expensive, but it's pain.
Don't listen to him. What's your biggest tip for someone wanting to go veggie?
I don't know, just stop.
Just stop.
Just stop. If you don't want to eat meat, just stop eating. If you want to be a veggie, like it's literally like that easy. Just stop.
Yeah, but for some people it's not.
It is though. It's literally just stop.
Yeah, but people get like fair, yeah, just stop. But then people are like, oh my god, what do I eat? Like, what's your like?
Yeah, then they're overthinking it though. Like.
Yeah, that my biggest tip. Everyone always asks me, and I'm like, don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, like literally all it is just you're not eating. That's literally all it is.
Yeah. People think it's some big crazy thing.
Eat whatever you would eat before, but just take the meat out of it.
That is what I always say. I'm like,
so simple.
Just because you're going like vegetarian or vegan doesn't mean you have to start eating like crazy healthy, like weird salads and everything every day. Just eat your same meals.
You'll start banging quinoa on a daily.
Yeah, like no need. Don't think I've had quinoa while I've been vegan. It's been like 2 years.
Quinoa absolutely sucks.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Nah, dead thing.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah, a few times. Dead.
I think it's quite nice, depending. But yeah, I always say to people, don't overcomplicate it. Literally eat the same meal and just buy a meat replacement to start with.
Yeah, and also like, if you wanted to be veggie that badly, then you wouldn't really be tempted by meat.
That was such an
Be true to yourself.
That was such an unhelpful tip. Just stop.
True though. Just stop. Just chill out.
You just got like that's the thing. You literally do just have to throw yourself into it.
Allow the cow.
I remember when you first went vegetarian, I was like, why are you doing it? And you were like, because I was sitting down, I was thinking, I wouldn't eat Aussie.
Yeah, I wouldn't
so
eat Aussie.
why would I eat a cow? Aussie's our dog.
Yeah, Aussie.
So.
Look at him just staring out the window.
I would ask you like about vegan stuff if you don't know it. I would ask you like what's your favourite milk, but then like you hate soy milk, don't you?
No, the sweetened hazelnut milk is quite nice though.
When do you have that?
I'll give it a little swig occasionally, I can't.
Our brother, Chris, do you know he bangs oat milk?
Why?
He loves oat milk.
I don't taste it.
He literally drinks like a carton of oat milk, like the litre ones. He thinks it tastes just like porridge. He says he loves it.
Oh. If porridge came with a carton, I would not be buying that.
No. Because I said to him like, I buy oat milk and put it in my cereals, so I can like just about kind of eat my cereals. All the milks are finally grown on me now. And he was like, oh what? He was at uni at the time I think, and he was like, no, I bang.
Like his Heather makes him drink it.
No, he was like, he said he used to drink it loads when he was at uni. He'd just buy it and just drink it. He loved it. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope it was interesting or helpful or something.
Woo! Go team.
I'll leave his Instagram if you want to go and follow it. It's
pretty
dead.
Yeah, and you don't have to do that.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
Bye!